Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're doing an experiment for precision dynamic. We're going to be using aqua safe. Last feedback I received was that I was not using enough of the product, so I'm going to apply it right here with the spray bottle. There you go. You can tell that it is working because you can see that the bubbles forming, and all right, so we'll see what happens with this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good amount of product. All right, we'll see what happens. Let's keep going with that. I'm gonna rinse off. Okay, on the side of it, I'm going to be using the new product from Precision Dynamic. It's a citrus product, so I'm going to be putting this right next to it to see how this does compared to the aqua safe. All right, I think that's enough. Let's see what happens. All right, so basically aqua seal's right here, and then the new citrus products is right here. The concern that I had with aqua seal last time was that when this area dries, basically it turns into something like this right here. So basically you cannot leave it dry. But in our application, our seasonal staff are going to be basically applying this product during the day, and then we'll have to leave it at night so that it works real good, and then the next morning we basically pressure wash. So that's the process that we want to do. So having a rebuild of the scale and that scale not coming off would be a concern to us. So let's see, we gotta wait till it dries a little bit more, and then we'll pour some water and see what happens. Pause. Ready. All right, okay, now I think it dried. So I'm going to put some water over it for rinse off. Basically in the future, what we're going to be doing would be we're going to be pressure washing it the next day. Okay, so both sides. All right. Now, see, interesting, right? Again, this one, it creates this residue. It basically rebuilds, and it's still wet, so I can kind of work it off. But see that? All the calcium that rebakes, right? See, this doesn't come off.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have to do it again. So it's double work. Versus the new product we just received today, you can see the mark that's running down, which is not leaving that mark. And another good thing about this citrus product is that when I put water on, it's still kind of sticky. You can see that it's still sticky, and as I rub it, it's still working. So if I leave it overnight, this is just gonna be kind of sticky, and it's going to take it off, and then pressure wash the next day. I think it'll come really good. So I'm very happy with this product, and it doesn't even have any acidic smell. Maybe if I just wipe it off, you can tell that it does take it off. Now the thing come off. I think I can do the same thing here. You can see it with the top layer right here. If I just kind of use my finger, even though after I washed it off, the residue is still, the citric residue thing is still there, and I can kind of work it, and it still works. So that's the main difference between the citric one. It's still sticky versus this is completely, well, it's kind of wet, but it's definitely not sticky. This one, yeah, it just sticks again. All right, so that's the test.